Hi guys, welcome back to the 5th episode of Travel Tip Tuesday, and in today's video we're going to be talking about the first specific country that I'm going to give you a few travel tips on, and that country is going to be the one that I went to back in June, and that is Iceland. So hopefully you've been enjoying those Iceland vlogs and videos that I've been putting out along with these videos, because there are a few more to come. So tip number 1 is to plan very far in advance. Due to the sheer beauty and popularity of the country, Iceland has gradually become one of the most popular destinations for photographers and just travelers alike, because it's amazing. So the further you plan in advance, the cheaper that the accommodation, the rental car, and the plane tickets will be to get there, and the more options you'll have regarding those things. So tip number 2 is to bring a camera. So most of you watching this are probably in the photography industry in some way, whether it's a hobbyist or you're doing this for your job. But if you are just a normal traveler and you happen to come across this video, then I highly recommend bringing yourself a nice camera, because Iceland is amazing. It's hands down one of the coolest places I've ever seen and been to, and it would be just wrong to not bring a real camera. I know iPhone cameras have gotten really good, but they won't do the country justice as well as a big DSLR can do. It doesn't have to be expensive, but just get a better camera than your phone, and I think you'll be thanking me in the future after your Iceland trip, because you'll get some amazing photos. So tip number 3 is to pack layers. So in Iceland, the weather can be so unpredictable. I went back in June and we got everything from beautiful, warm, sunny days to strong winds and heavy rainstorms that were freezing cold. By having layers of clothes, you can always be prepared for the weather. You can start off when it's hot in your shorts and your t-shirt, and then if it starts to rain and gets super windy, you can put on a sweatshirt, jackets, and pants to warm up or get out of the elements. So tip number 4 is to not buy bottled water. So this is more of a money saving tip, and that is to not buy bottled water, because Iceland has a multitude of glaciers in the center of the country, and most of the water that you're going to be seeing in the rivers, the streams, and the tap water is all going to be fresh, clean glacier water. So I just suggest, like I did, is I brought a reusable bottle of water and I just filled it up from the sinks, or even a few times I filled it up in some of the rivers that we passed. So this way it's a good money saving technique that you can skip buying hundreds of bottles of water during your trip. You can just refill one over and over again. So tip number 5 is another tip to help you save money, and that is to don't go out to eat and buy groceries as much as you can. Because Iceland is an island that's quite barren and has very little food production, they have to import a lot of their food, which makes eating out extortionately expensive. And yes, the groceries there are going to be more expensive than at your local grocery store, but it'll still save you a ton of money rather than going out to eat every night that you're there during your trip. So guys, hopefully those tips helped you out if you're planning a trip to Iceland. Hopefully you can save some time, money, and be a little bit more comfortable during your trip with those tips. So thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video about Iceland, then definitely go and check out my other videos, the Photographing Iceland series. You'll see a bunch of epic locations and really cool photos. So definitely check those out. Comment down below if you want to know about a different location that you want some tips on. And as always, go subscribe to the channel, because we've got a lot more coming in the future. And that's about it. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll talk to you in the next video.